The Realms to God. Written by Minister Thomas Anthony Sinisi for Universal Life Church. Ascension Church Ohana, ACE Metaphysical Science Teachers. Thomas is known in social media and among some friends as Tommy Hawksblood. Thomas shares his books and does radio shows, podcasts, and assists with webinars and assisting others with life after life. And what we now share in service, as mindfulness, and social justice on this planet. Please know we all agree it is a privilege to have a life on earth. One way to learn about one's own life as the return here is about the soul's journey. We share soul's journey as our purpose and/or a mission in life. The first realm called the physical plane. Composed of Earth, the universe, and the galaxies. There are 3 dimensions here. Not man's words because we are already in between 4th and 5th of their words. Then you have the inner and the other dimensions. Still not past the first realm of the lower worlds. The soul, in a human body occupy the same space. The body is only a temporary house for soul to stay in. The body is dealing with mind and soul. One may listen to the various conscious thoughts of mind. The is being the true self. You are that. Stays in this realm if it takes to become aware of what soul really is. That usually entails over 100 incarnations to break away from it. When soul lets go of human form and takes on its astral body. The second realm is called the astral plane. Soul from the physical can visit the astral world but cannot stay there until the body dies. Even at that, soul usually is not aware of itself at any high level. There are 2 things that keep soul from staying there. One is especially important, called karma. Karma. A spiritual law, that you are responsible for every action you create bad. No one can take that away from you. In the astral world you start learning the abilities soul has. The things it can and cannot do. When one comes there when they die, usually by their guides, spirit guides. They will bring you where you are staying temporary for anywhere from 5 to 10 years our time. Then one is usually coming back to this realm. The third realm is called the mental plane. Now everything you think you know will get stripped away. It is all useless. None of the things you think are important are usable there. The body is now much lighter than being solid. You are moving from the mental mind to soul awareness. You are now in the most beautiful realm you have ever been in or even remember being in. You will be able to take a little back to the physical world. You are now becoming truly self-realized. You know and now start understanding everything soul went through and why everything that happened to you as soul in this life and all your other lives. What I did not talk about in the first 3 realms and as especially and to know and understand is what I call the little gods. Every realm has at least 1. The astral has 3 because all souls leaving the physical must stop in the astral plane. Very few souls can move through it. One can if they already met the God of the astral world. You may never get to believe me until the day you try to go past the astral plane. That could be thousands of years or maybe even much more. The more one believes in their experiences on earth, the longer it will take to take another step forward. Each soul stepping into the astral world will see the difference but still be able to hold on to family, which is the biggest trap keeping one here on this planet. It will create more karma which will bring you back to the physical world. It gets harder as it gets easier to say goodbye once and for all. The further you go, the further away from this reality you are moving into. Even learning that knowledge can slow you down from unfolding. Many men will not like the idea of losing the things they hold on to so dear here. Sex. Some religions men make this important for physical gratification only. Odd that housing in each realm will be changing incredibly different in each realm. Less solid as your body is becoming. All the things play with will be gone. Things like the toilet, sink, and everything in between. Such as the non-importance of transportation. Something that needs to be part of your learning here. I am not talking about remote viewing. As this new awareness starts filling you, you still must watch out for any kind of attachment. Which it all should have been dropped already and permanently let go. On the astral realm the gods and their names are this: Jehovah, Satan, and Lucifer. Each have a role in deciding where you will be able to go. That usually means coming back here. If you have any ideas of family, you will not be able to stay there. That will pull you back here no matter what your karma is. To think you will be sitting with your family of this lifetime, really? Why did you not stay with your family in the last life or the one before that? Man has created so many false ideas are easily to prove wrong to yourself easily. The fourth realm, called the etheric realm. It is a world like just what it sounds. Nothing like anything physical or even astral. It is within the new level of awareness. You pass the giant crystal cities, colors of a magnitude greater than anything you have ever experienced. A reality that has no boundaries. Not like the first realm. This is a world of intense light. You will have seen how much more it is in each realm. The phrase intense will now be something you truly can understand. Not like you were in your lower bodies where you could not investigate the light of the sun, light bulb, strobe light, laser light, have nothing close to the light there. Then looking down at yourself you realize you are now in your light body. First time you are completely the light. That is what allows you to face the God of the soul plane. Not a dream, not a story, but the real God. You have passed all the trials and tribulations. You know our God realized. The first time in all your lifetimes you get to see the face of God, if that is what you want to call it that. The highest sound of the lower realms is the sound of flute. Each realm has its own sound. As the earth is the most coarse sound, anyone can hear it if they focus on it. As in each realm the sound changes to a higher frequency. The same as the body no longer looks like whatever you see in the mirror now. The body is slowly disappearing. It is becoming the light. Not until the fifth plane do you see pure light. The fifth realm, called the soul plane, is the true home of soul. It is the light world. Souls there usually do not ever leave or need to. It is the most incredible realm out of them all. You are not just one with it, like what they call the bliss state. You are totally aware and able to do whatever you want. All souls are pure light there. But for some souls like me there is never a perfect place to be. So, there are many realms that God allows spiritual travelers to go through. You cannot compare anything in the higher realms with anything you ever experienced before. As a creator, when you create something, if it is free, you do not know what it will do. I created a world a long time ago. I do not go to it much yet. I put my laws over it though. It is on the sixth world. But there are many more realms for a soul to travel if they desire to. It became a singular path, not a group path. You are not greater than God or even close, but you never become God. You are aware of being God realized and realize how much God really gave you. In a way, God allows one to be a creator. Everything you create you are responsible for, but you become God over it. The sixth world, a few religions give the higher realms names. I can tell you they never went into them. So, the name is useless. Nothing is there except what you create. You have learned God's truth for souls. You are given complete trust in them. You have learned all the spiritual laws soul has to live by. They have become part of you. Now all knowledge below you is yours. So, you do not have to recreate dinosaurs or certain alien races, but the realm you are in is deadlocked for you. Nothing can leave it. You can create many of your own realms in it. Even the gods that will rule over them. You are so far past the idea freedom because soul was always free but prefers living in a box called the matrix. The spiritual laws will always be part of you when you get into the highest realm, so can go in. When a group of angels fell, it is much different than what humans can imagine. In all the lower world no one has the power to kill another soul. The system God created is 1 trillion times more advanced than anything all the scientists together could ever figure out. They are only working in the lowest world, realm of God. The result might scare many people away from the truth because there are only two paths. One is working for God and the other is working for yourself. Neither one is right nor wrong. You should have learned that at the first stage of unfoldment. There are the rest of the realms which I have only been in a short time, noticeably short time compared to all the other ones from 6 down to here. Soul will stop when it reaches its true connection to make it feel they are truly connected to God. God is just like every teacher should be allowing them to grow or become totally aware of the realms they are working in. In the lowest realms, which is where most of the angels you hear about or meet are, they work more with your spiritual guides than humans. For they are hungry for a greater awareness. Not like humans. The big three are the roots to all evil and must be dropped before moving on. Sex. Money. Family. It is not what humans are programmed to hear. All the things that keep you from attaining any true awareness are what make people think they are important and working for God. One of the biggest lies ever created. I will only say this once. Alien races are not more spiritual and do not follow God. Their awareness is only of the physical realm, yes, more than our scientists, but it is only about control. They cannot help us become more aware spiritually. While technology has nothing to do with God. So why are people more concerned about the lowest level? Because they have no God to follow. They want to push ignorant theories on people to keep them in control. The realm God dwells on is about the 12th realm. Before I forget, I need to put this in to show how scientists are barking up the wrong tree. They should be more concerned about people and why they create so many sicknesses. If humans were working from a positive level, that could have changed everything. On the realms, it explains the reasons for the numbers 3, 6, 9 come into play. The earth has 3. The astral has 3 and mental plane has 3. The mark of the devil 69 is also the most abstract sexual position. They made it that of yin and yang. Also taken from the mark of the devil. Man takes things that are bad and relates it to whatever they want to be bad. Let us go back to the astral plane. The Akashic records. The Akashic records are promulgated on the astral plane. They are a mystical device that allows one to see the past, present, and future of one's life. I went there a couple of times, but I was looking for the wrong things when I went there. Meaning I could have made the experience much better. Please join us as we explore together as individuals in our spiritual and metaphysical tribes.